welcome to We Need to Talk. I'm your host, Simone, and today we are gaming. We have our resident gamers, Rick, Shadwayne from BESI, which is the esports thing.
Barbados Esports Initiative.
Okay.
So our developing esports in Barbados. For sure, I guess we have the equivalent to Barbados Football Association, but for gaming.
Love that for you guys.
Thank you.
So, like, comment, subscribe. You can also follow us on TikTok because we will be, actually posting on TikTok. No? We'll get across our fingers. But, yeah, let's get into them teaching me how to play because I don't suck at games. I don't know anything about gaming. And we're going to try to chat while they trash talk each other. But we're learning how to play Smash Bros, which I said was exactly like Brawlhalla, and Rick was upset about it. Get over it.
The comment section is going to be flamed.
Yeah. We'll start a podcast.
This rage bait.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more episodes featuring, all sorts of people. Let's get into it.
Alright, so Smash Brothers. What do we know about Smash Brothers?
Absolutely nothing.
As in Mario.
Yeah.
It's like Brawlhalla.
Yes.
But like seriously, it's like Brawlhalla. If that's what gets you to understand
and it
it.
has a bunch of different characters and not just Mario Kart people,
just people from various Nintendo games or games that appeared on Nintendo consoles. So usually it's like Nintendo's main IPs, but some guest characters are added in. Yeah, and some of the characters, let me see.
It's Solid Snake, was that
Snake was never on Nintendo. But funny story about that. The guy that made Smash Brothers is friends with the guy that made Metal Gear Solid. And they were sitting in a coffee shop.
Guys.
What?
It's Rick's birthday. No. It's Andre's birthday. We forgot to take a shot. Please share responsibly. We are not condoning alcoholism or addiction. We are simply enjoying responsibly. This is
Water.
This is tequila. Mezcal.
Cheers.
Salud.
Subway foreign.
That's mine.
Tell you girls left you on, dog.
That was smooth.
I told you it's smooth. I told you it's way better than tequila. It's the same flavor, but it goes on a lot better.
That was nice.
Dre's name on the inside.
Whoa. He's putting it in his camera. He's marketing.
Remember, it don't autofocus. The bottle oil about it.
It has buzz.
Up.
The sponsors come true.
Yeah, sponsors. They're sponsoring this episode. Sponsoring the alcohol.
That's worms.
It has worms in it, guys.
It kills worms.
It doesn't kill them. Clearly, they're in their living life.
Kind of like.
I'm not sure that's
very
quite the life that I'd like to live. I like drinks,
Maybe
but not like that.
alcoholics. We can't put all the alcohol in the frame.
Got money for
Okay.
It's just a easy access soda.
Yeah.
Right, back to Rick explaining Smash Brothers. That's like Brawlhalla.
Singing in the car.
With
That was only
Nintendo
the intro.
characters.
That was the intro for the Beat on the corner. You can do that now.
I think I'll also turn up.
Yeah.
Not too loud, but just so we can at least hear something. Yeah, so the two creators, they were friends and they were in a coffee shop one day, and Hideo Kojima, I think that's his name, Metal Gear Solid, he just jokingly was like, yo man, like, put him in, right? Like, just as a joke. And he was like, alright, yeah, sure. And obviously he had to go through some red tape to get it done, because, it's all business on any day, but they were friends, so you just slap Snake in there, and Snake is here to stay.
So that's kind of like Rick and Morty and gravity falls situation.
Yeah, pretty much like that. They're friends, so like they just have fun with their
Oh, yeah, they just include each other in every success.
Yeah.
That's great. I just thought I know this was like a solely, decided to pay some money sort of situation or something.
I mean, money probably
That
found.
happened. So when I first saw it, I was like, that is insane.
Yeah.
I don't know that at all,
But you'll take it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll take it.
and it brought a lot of people from Sony side to try out Smash because they're like, wait, Snake is in the game, I want to try it out. So Smash is like Nintendo's way to just like get people that, they're not really people that would go for a Nintendo product, but they would put characters in to try to get some of those guys to come over. So like Ryu is in Smash, Ken is in Smash, Terry Bogard, Cloud Strife, Sephiroth.
I think there's a unique Barbados in his name as well. He was a Nintendo character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Results
So weird.
I just
It's
want
just
that
rare.
to look at.
Yeah, which is owned by Microsoft, right? So he's essentially an Xbox character now.
We'll probably never see it back.
Yeah, we've never see another one on Xbox, probably not.
Not for
Here's Smash.
But he's in Smash,
I mean,
so there's maybe hope, but
I got
We'll see.
editing challenge for you. While they're talking, because it's just like words.
Yeah.
Words.
you can ask questions. I could.
I will ask questions in a minute. We're getting into it.
No, you got the intro because remember, I feel you will think you shot down there for intro, but no,
It's zoom out.
stop. Because that's really beginners.
Okay. Are we ready to rumble?
Alright, so let's pick.
Line.
let's pick a stage.
Line.
So you can pick any stage.
The one with
Obviously,
the
you're having
tree.
fun with friends, but
okay.
The one with the tree.
Okay, let me see. Are we having fun?
we are having fun.
Okay. So, items and everything.
What I mean? What I mean?
Okay, one is.
Why are you trying to set me up?
One is we are having fun, and the other one is there can be fun.
Okay.
Because if there's no items that stay specific stuff.
You know what?
To start, I'll just have these on, just while I explain. Actually, let's switch this on too. Just while I explain, I'll have these 4 items on, and then after the explanation, we can have fun. I will explain it once.
But we have it for
Listen, I have a huge handicap. Look at this.
Rick loves Smash Bros. Rick loves Smash Bros. Chadwayne hates Smash Bros. I have no clue. And Andre is just there.
I love Smash.
But his controllers are charging.
I don't slash it. I don't slash Bros.
Right. Ooh, can I pick? Okay.
So, there's only going to be 3 of us. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter which character.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Ready. Fight.
is this not?
Is it because I pressed A? Why I get disconnected?
Short. Oh man, this is
It also, all the we
Yes,
love.
was here. They got to prepare to say.
That's not. It's not what it should be.
Ready. Fight.
I don't know what it's actually kind of right.
Andre, it's not ready yet.
Oh, that's why.
It's not ready yet. We only signed for 3 players.
You could jump in. You could jump in.
Oh my gosh, do not encourage him. I was trying to leave it.
See, look, it connects.
Connecting. Wow.
Oh, that you lost. You have to say it again specifically? Oh, I think that's it.
Ryu is the one that is from Street Fighter.
Where you angling?
I like Street Fighter. In
You should try
the
'em out.
old school.
That's
The
not
arcade machine.
Yeah.
Sega. No, it was Dreamcast.
Let's not talk about Street Fighter. I'm trying to get another way.
Who's your favorite character, guys, out of all of these?
In the game to play or in general?
In general.
If I had to pick a character over all these on here, probably is Kazuya.
Who's Kazuya?
Kazuya is actually a character in Tekken.
He's a Tekken
You said
character.
it correct.
Because this storyline, I like that the whole mission was started alright, like most games. Their main characters are actually evil. So like from Jin to Kazuya.
Jin not evil. Jin is
He just lost.
a lost teenager. Literally. That one.
He's Sasuke.
He actually was considered evil at one point.
Yeah,
So, like,
The problem is that in Tekken 6, Lars became the main character, no one liked him. So that's kind of it.
Oh, so we're just getting in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can teach y'all
I
true
didn't pick my
corporal punishment.
You bitch! Wait!
I guess there's no teaching
Yeah.
so.
So what you're gonna want to do is stay away from the.
The bear that just killed me?
Yeah. I tried to warn you.
No!
Oh my goodness. Okay, also side note out there.
Rick is
Check your
good
names.
to
You
Kirby.
guys were supposed to pick the
Rick
names.
is Kirby. Mario is Shadwayne.
I used to like the
And
big
yours?
episodes.
The thing about that Smash Ball is that when you break that one's gonna kill you.
I'm
If you
just.
look at the pattern correctly.
Sure.
Listen to
I'm
me,
sure.
player 3, leave me alone.
It might be correct.
Of course, me can get hit.
It's me that got
Ain't no way he got away.
it. Yay! Why am I being freaking electrocuted?
I have a play Smash with items and so
Ah!
this is.
I'm just gonna stay in the air, guys. I'm just gonna stay up here.
Tapu Koko, what is Tapu? Okay.
Okay. I guess I'm not gonna have a good day.
It pays to just stay in the air, guys.
Okay, so every time you mark first, you have to take a shot.
No, I would die.
I would like to know, please.
Ooh, the confidence!
The confidence.
I failed to pick it up.
You're up again when it near that exploding, so leave.
I just punch you in your face, Mario. Suck it.
Oh, that's all I want to do.
I did. He also has all 3 stocks.
That's double team Kirby. Wait.
No, sir.
All the inputs that you did when you actually change on me too. So I mean, you got
It was worth it. It was perfect.
That's what they say. I was like, boy, you can hit me, but
You go hit that ball.
that one good.
That was something.
That's small.
That's all the song.
That one good. That good.
Royce, that's just
Wait, I'm at 37.7. Is that good?
Yeah.
Who's like?
that was me,
I
yeah.
know she survived.
Oh, wait, pause.
One of the last two. Top move.
Yeah, bitch.
Really? That just steals your.
Okay, come with me.
Oh!
Go get her. Go get her.
Ah!
So,
How did I survive?
Wait.
cool.
This is not fair. It can't be against Rick. This is bare ass.
So you pretty got the against anyone.
Help me.
Trade.
What's this random Pokemon?
Both hits.
Just want that fire you.
Ah!
Now you're dead.
I'm not dead.
3, 2,
I'm not dead. Die, Rick. Die.
Don't do it.
More buttons.
Yeah, down B. When you get in the middle, down B. Down B. And you get right to the middle.
Don't be no. No.
Y'all just made me freaking die.
I tried something fancy.
I'm crying.
I just tried what y'all said and I died. That's all that happened.
Alright, what that?
You're not dead, you dead, no.
I'm dead. I'm laughing.
You literally were like, you could get a free stock.
I wanted to give a lesson, but
I came second.
No one wanted
So
to get
no
lessons.
one else can
No,
talk to
y'all
me.
No problem.
She has the most skills.
That's impressive.
Yes!
Continuing.
There's more.
Wait.
Whoa!
No, it counts as if I beat Ray. If I come second. No!
You're not
Because
So,
no, because Ray said he wanted to drink, so he's taking my drink. Bite me. I refuse.
The whole thing is, we drank it.
See, this is what
We
you
don't
don't
take
think.
it.
It's your birthday too?
Exactly.
It's like my hair right here. I got one of the things.
Garrett, come on. I am monitor the video. That's enough!
You know you think cigarette, do you think?
So, we got right.
We gotta save some of that for tonight.
Oh my goodness.
We got.
I coming.
Can I
Someone's
please
control this
get
stuff.
Probably here, so that's out.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be
here we go.
holding it with my toes. Me holding it with my toes is stopping the
Oh, we
shark.
already picked,
Yes, characters after stage.
Oh, that's really short. It'll see how it turns. That's crazy.
I'm disconnecting. There I am. There I am. Player 2.
So, guys, come down to player 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like, player whatever number you are, and select your name. So you don't lose yourself on the screen.
I am. We need to talk. You
Press B. You press B.
I
You press
am.
B.
We need to
There you
talk.
go.
What is on? Wait.
And now pick your character. So y'all understand how to play Smash. I
Rick,
don't
you
need to
didn't
teach you.
say your favorite character.
My favorite character, right? So Shadwayne was saying his is Kazuya. That's the easy one for him. It's not Nintendo, man. I am. So there's a lot of characters in here that I like. But my favorite character to play is Yoshi. In terms of favorite character, just in general, from this list of characters. That's really hard. I've actually never really thought of that.
But anyway, the only color that you can play Luigi in is pink. Luigi should be only played in pink.
Orange.
No, only pink for Luigi.
Nah, dog human. They might be like.
Nah, ain't no matching. It's just pure sass.
So who is Boulder?
Oh man, you ain't can't say close, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody just hit me hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I'm there.
Oh boy, I must have.
Rick, leave me alone.
You on my side?
Okay, fair.
Balance, sorry.
I die. I'm
What is it?
dying.
Foolishness.
I'm dying.
Roland or you?
Where's Toad? Who's Toad? Oh,
Who beat?
me.
There. You may not let me get away with this thing.
I was just floating in the air last time. That's why I won. Mm. Who did I kill? Just kill somebody.
Yeah, boy.
I just fell off.
So Luigi's taunt is one of the only taunts that does actually do damage.
The other taunts do damage,
Okay.
but his
It is the coolest.
yeah, his is cool.
Why am I moving in slow motion?
Sweet Saint.
Wow.
It was not on frame, but seriously.
What you?
Where am I? Oh, shite. Who just got hit?
Rick.
Worry about yourself. You don't want that.
There you go.
There we go.
Where am I? Oh, I'm here. I died. Where am I? I died?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you still want to drink up?
Now I have to drink.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's that.
You got to let it go.
We could just say farming or just over farming back in.
Is the bomb for me?
Maybe not.
Does he just stand up back there?
I don't know what the judge will submit to. I just commit suicide. Just
Okay, guys, 100 men versus 100 gorillas. Who wins?
No.
I'm gonna pick that, and
100
then
men
you're gonna
versus 100
ask
gorillas.
the correct question. Relax, guys. I have multiple questions to ask. 100 men versus 100 gorillas. Who wins?
100 gorillas.
What? Nah, that's not man.
Why 100 men?
It's supposed to be one gorilla, but yeah.
I just said I'm gonna ask multiple versions of that question. Who won?
Not me.
100 gorillas. 100 gorillas.
Andre says 100 men. Why 100 men? Cheers to losing. You didn't even lose, right?
What are you drinking?
It's responsibility.
I'm just trying to lose it, bro.
How's that going?
Yeah, about the French out here.
I'm not first shot in, but healthy shot here.
It's good, man.
Why 100 men?
Oh, because 100 men are insanely diabolical. Like, maybe just pay 100 random men, maybe 100 gorillas. But
We're gonna have Hitler. We're gonna have Elon Musk. We're gonna have Jeff Bezos. We're gonna have whatever. He's a bozo. We're gonna have Donald Trump.
thank you, Amazon, for sponsoring us.
So, the gorillas.
The gorillas are gonna win?
100%
Nah,
gorilla.
like, does not sound very
no,
good.
not with Hitler. Come on. When Hitler start chatting, everybody can be motivated.
But then he
When-
ain't 100 men anymore.
You'd be like,
Hitler's power is more than 100 men.
Andre, before I.
Okay, look at. Oh,
Okay.
okay. The gorillas is okay. We pick them out.
So no, 100 gorillas versus one man.
Oh no, the gorillas is stop. That is
Who's the one man?
unnecessary.
Who's the one man? Is it John Wick?
Yeah,
Oh,
we have guts?
yeah.
okay.
Unlimited supply
Wick with
of
a pencil.
weapons.
Joe,
With
with
a
a Bobby thing.
Okay, John Wick will win. Chuck Norris will win.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham will
Steven
win.
Seagal.
Frank Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what Lil Matt does do. Yeah. That's what Lil Matt does do. Lil Matt from Chirac. Lil Matt does Carrie Nelly.
Oh, that was one.
Ah, how am I just dying? I'm very bad at this.
Oh, remember you supposed to be. Oh my goodness, so you did.
Come on, stand up.
I just want to see how long I can last just standing, right? Just leave me alone.
Most of the time you're gonna start to so long like the last time leaving him.
Wow.
Thank you so much for making me lose.
I don't think that, right?
Of course.
So wait, who's the gorilla?
Well, they very
Okay, 100 men versus one gorilla.
100 men is like that.
We'll swipe one gorilla.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Having fun with.
Alright.
I don't know how he recovered.
100 gorillas versus your attacking character that you like a lot.
New day.
Do all day.
All yeah. Was it with?
Every second character will win.
Not really.
Not everyone.
100 gorillas versus your favorite character, right?
Now, let me think about it for a second. Think about it.
I can't see the DVD game.
Super fast, Lily.
My character. King
What's your-
Hero. Oh man, nah, never mind. He actually lose. Canonically, he loses to the gorillas.
Wait, Andre's still alive.
What does that even do?
It did damage.
That's all that Pokemon did?
Yeah.
Wait,
Joy-Con problems. I can't press what I want.
wait. Yeah, sure, we're gonna say that. Okay.
So any more gaming questions? Wait, no.
I can't.
And then the gorillas.
Wait. Where's my phone? My phone is not here. I'm sorry. Okay. Andre asked a human question.
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm trying to like that.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Thanks for my life over here.
Probably worse than
Yeah. Oh.
They're actually. Wait.
Nope.
Who's dying? Who's dying? Who's dying?
Order.
Andre, hold on.
Oh, that's the worst secret. Whoa.
No more curry garbage!
You know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Wait, who's Lucas?
Never mind.
Do we need to ask?
No.
Do we really need to
Wait
ask?
a minute. Come on, play your thing. I'm gonna ask questions while y'all are playing.
Yeah. I like it.
So Andre, you gotta hold the remote so that. No.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's getting better. Every shot is just getting better.
I tell you, you
Okay.
can sip it.
So, depression.
So Shadwayne, who's your go-to character to pick in this game specifically?
Mario. If I had to be a throw it, I'd pick Mario and then Control.
I feel like Mario is so overrated. Why not Luigi?
Because I don't have to think about hard stuff. Luigi is very technical.
How is he technical?
Because his move is very weird. And if you're not really in tune with this game, you're going to die unnecessarily. Mario's like, okay, you understand the fundamentals. You can be rewarded for doing such.
Active fundamentals.
That's
What
a
about-
dud.
What about you, Rick?
My go-to character is Yoshi. Easy choice.
Which is the dragon looking thing?
Yes.
Okay. How do y'all get into gaming?
I kind of just looked forward, saw this screen as a very, very young child, and said, "This is cool. I want to do more of this."
Did you start with like Pac-Man?
I think my first game I played was probably like some Yogi Bear freaking game on Game Boy before there was a Game Boy Color.
Ooh.
Between that and Tetris, I think I had like a Yogi Bear game, a Flintstones game, and Tetris, and of course Mario.
What
So I
about
started on like platformers, action, adventure platformer games. Nice game.
right here at 0%?
Oh my god,
I died. I just died.
Oh.
I choose you, Pikachu.
What about you, Shadwayne?
about me? I started playing games around like 3 years old, I guess. My cousin used to want the Nintendo, not Nintendo, the SNES, it's Super Nintendo. So I made a room to play for a bit, and that's actually when I started gaming. Years later, I don't know, I can't tell you how it became competitive. Like, I can't actually. FIFA was the game, main comic craze. You know, and then there was how back in these days. Came in, got beaten real badly. Came there after school. He said, you know what, I'm going to play, get better. And I think one day I was working at a Macon. My dad was like, oh, Chad, you could beat these guys. And I was like, you know what, let me just try it. And I was like, he sponsored me, brought me entry. I came in and lost to a youngster who was just starting penalties, who was giving penalties. They laughed at me for a year. And then that's actually how things got there. But the next year I actually won. The next couple of years, and there was like kind of competitive. What did you guys get to do?
I started like everybody was young, wanted something to do. I just wanted to escape because I had a time nest and it was duck hunt. That was it. Like duck hunt was big game, but since you're a little older, they also have more adult games. So Castlevania, and I think at that time maybe the transition was from the NES to the SNES, and they then had, if y'all remember, Pull the Trigger.
Oh,
Yeah!
classic.
So, just for playing that and then seeing, and growing up with them and everything, it was like, yeah, this is what cool people just do. You just sit back and you just shoot at the screen and see a dog come up and laugh and I think ducks.
What about you, Jack?
Jeez, like this game is on story yourself. Star Tree had an SNES. I had an SNES from 3 till I was 15 or 13. I don't know what it is. But I played platformers already, so all the Mario games known to man, I played, and I had a bit more obscure help making myself. So I went from just playing platformers for fun to speedrunning. So, for example, I could
I think
be
I'm dead.
yeah,
Wow.
I think I'm dead. You were saying
Let me just lost.
credits.
I went from just playing platformers to speedrunning. So I do any percent plus speedruns.
Wait, let me see. Can you picture?
Let's hear beat it right.
So, for example, I think
You don't need to know a Pokemon out.
I did my first official speedrun on stream in COVID. I beat Super Mario. You took me in 7 minutes or some weird number, so I beat the quarter Super Mario World in like 10.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you got through all the shortcuts and stuff.
I know shortcuts, but shortcuts was small.
And the glitches.
I didn't use glitches. I was just doing everything on timing. So like, if I make a mistake, reset the game. Outside of that, I'm very good with the games. I played that one. So I used to play Tekken for fun. It was always for fun. And then I went by Raquel once. I hear Raquel sauce the living hell to me. And then it was like, friend, I was like, oh hey, yeah, that Tekken. And then that was when I was like, before that video, that was. That was fancy. That was so fancy. It was one on me. That was every war. I was like, yep. Everyone this one.
All wrong.
You said
compartment.
Yeah.
Obviously, my opinion, that was 20 times in a row.
You do take those.
I got that one wrong with. And then I entered a tournament, lose taekwondo. You don't forget it because I could have won. I just never understood the tournament setting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, setting is a different ball.
Yeah, like,
Very different.
I was listening to, I know what it was doing. It had everything. It had planned out. And then somebody was just like, oh, Kwando was doing hockey. It was like, the hockey animation didn't start yet.
Yeah, welcome to CPU. Yeah, I got a big drift on that. So I control horrendous.
Come down. Yeah. Now go up, wait. Press B. Then pick your character.
I don't remember that tournament.
No, I want it to be blue, guys.
You Yeah, it was me and Barbados.
I want to be Luigi, but I
it was back and forth.
Yep.
Okay. Blue enough.
So everybody first, esports.
I have an origin story too. My origin story was watching my cousin and my sister on the PlayStation 1 play Crash Bandit, and
Crash Bandit 2.
Don't get flustered. Yeah, continue.
watching Crash Bandit.
Crash Bandit, yeah.
And if you knocked over the PlayStation, you had to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
It was
If you what?
it was a short, so it used to play on the side, and you had to play all the levels in one go, or you had to start over. Like,
The days of no memory card.
yeah, no, I could. So,
That's crazy.
Right.
I've done the same with my 64. I get it.
So you used to have to leave the TV on
And come back.
and just come back to it. So just watching them try to
This is getting off the 6.
finish, and then after that, my sister got a PlayStation 2, and we used to play Corvette. I love playing Corvette. And that was my, and then we started playing Fight Club. So Corvette and Fight Club, also trying to beat those.
That's such a lucky save. Oh my goodness.
You're talking about me, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I attribute that save to Egypt from Valhalla. What teaching me about Valhalla, because I'm telling you.
I wasn't dead, but that's all it was giving me.
Rick, can you leave me alone? Let me breathe, please. Of course not. Of course.
That was close.
Well, I can't even get away.
So
what's your favorite systems?
That's nice.
Dreamcast.
wait, I wasn't
The
done.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, hold on.
Really?
I also have a Game Boy Advance, and I used to play Powerpuff Girls. Favorite system,
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance, just because I played it a lot.
Really said PC and all.
I played it a lot more than
Oh,
PlayStation.
PC game. I mean, also PC owners, that's.
I've never been able to play a
That
PC
would've worked,
game.
boy. In front of you.
Technically, every game is PC game.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like with understanding like. First of all, I didn't really have a computer that started with. It was playing on my sister's computer, and then like understanding how to do the things, that really wasn't my life. And then I stopped playing games.
Wee!
And then I tried to play FIFA and Call of Duty, and those didn't work for me.
I think they're Call of Duty competitively. I played a lot of games competitively.
Are you guys FIFA or Call of Duty people? I ended up
Both.
turning
Both.
around in a circle.
Both.
I would only turn around in a circle for Call of Duty. I couldn't get myself to not spin around in a
They got the
circle.
Pokemon there.
Actually,
So I just died.
another thing was that I haven't played too much games semi-pro before.
Cheers!
Because EFX too, but I also blame EFX. No,
You lost.
I don't drink alcohol.
You lost.
I'm not drinking more alcohol.
You lost.
You drink about them?
Peer
You
pressure.
lost.
I know.
They forced me, so you gotta do it too.
Nah, I ain't seen about Shadwayne.
They had it for a shot.
I had it for a shot.
Oh, no, it ain't good.
You lost.
My first like competitive scene thing is Pokemon.
Did you see
Yeah, which one?
You want to?
From I want to say this is one I went online first. So like what sort of competitive
The
with
first online one would have been Gen 4.
Mhm.
yeah.
Diamond Pearl.
Yeah.
It was
Diamond Pro Platinum. Mm-hmm.
Mine was sort of competitive. It was very competitive from Ruby Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
I was not good.
When they had the hidden bases,
Yeah, it was not good. That was EV training, like
Macho Brace,
yeah.
Pokey Russ.
Yeah. I was not good. I remember one of the kids up with me, obviously younger. I used to have him up and down. He was like, I can play the SP. I was like, sure, but you could play Pokemon, and you could only go in this bush, and you could only play such and such Pokemon, because each Pokemon would be a certain. I never just go up and down. I never just, I'll just see like a Pidgey or say, or electric or something. Just like, you could only play that, and the brother does something.
You
I want to
got
play.
EV trading for you.
Yeah. I had it played.
Bill in here?
I had.
He had a
Well, actually, I sat on. Like, I was getting into it for VGC, then like, I had the engine more because then I started looking at like speedrunning. Because to me, speedrunning seemed like more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then, as I get older, again, so the competitive scene was, I did competitive tournament for COD 4. Now, then it's the Snipe only, Snipe only.
Mm-hmm.
Left COD 4. I went competitive with early Tekken. This is before you know I had many builds of Tekken like
That was
that.
what, the COD 4, that was one, Tekken 5?
Yeah. But then that was when I first went to the Metal after I managed to be going to the Metal more, playing Tekken competitively. That was the first one where I beat them, it's actually a problem.
I was pretty good at COD, but I only really liked
Blockbuster?
that is 3R. Yeah, I'm not really 3R1, so Black Ops stuff. I didn't really like Modern Warfare, and that apparently can be a very easy thing for people to hear. But I only really like.
People have to hear.
I like how like Black Ops, the whole thing was more set up and everything, and Modern Warfare. And then when I felt bored, I could play zombies. So, I mean, within region, I was getting pretty good. It was starting good. I used to just only like to have fun for COD. I used to only throw a knife.
You can play Commando Pro, like Raid Pro.
Yeah, just run around, throw a knife.
Oh, the pineapple breadfruit thing.
I just want one day with it.
I watched this episode of Pokemon. I had it on tape. Is the same one that's come with the Paris? Don't correct me.
I just want one, please.
Is Jared not paying attention to me? He's so
There's no way
focused.
that he could ever focus.
Focus.
He's a streamer, you know. I don't know what he can talk.
Jared, stop focusing.
Oh,
You missed it. The pineapple.
I hear it, and I just ignore it because you all said it.
Jared hates the hair.
Yo! Money, this starts over! What? This starts over!
They decided from
I can't. Everybody good?
I made place. I lost 2 socks.
Yo!
So by the way, during that, your buttons do not change. Right, it's still right, up is still up.
I know, but like,
Rick was supposed to be teaching us.
I mean, we're talking. We need to talk. Just not about how to play Smash.
What are your thoughts on trash talking?
I think that trash talking is a very gray area because I think it's just like when you have banter with your friends, right? Like banter is not inherently a problem, but depending on the environment, the circle that you're in, obviously there's some unspoken rules to it. And in gaming, there are some spoken rules as well, whereas don't talk about anybody's race, don't talk about religion, don't talk about politics. There are just certain things to stay away from when it comes to the trash talk. Especially if it's like a public setting.
Are you a trash talker?
A bit. I'm not a lot. I'm not a huge trash talker, but I will talk my BS when I can. because it's fun at the end of the day, right? Like if some things are happening and you want to like play up the situation, everybody like assumes a role in it. So someone would be like the hero, somebody would be like the villain, and you just like play your role, right? And it's just very sporty. But sometimes people treat
not the game.
He's looking good.
Right.
Sometimes people just take things a little too personal because obviously it's competition, right? So like some people want to win and they let that wanting to win kind of just like take over and they end up saying some things that are just very hurtful in the name of trying to throw off the opponent. But among friends, trash talk all the way. I'm a Nintendo guy. If you can't survive trash talk as a Nintendo guy, playing Mario Kart, Mario Party, Smash Bros, you what are you even doing? It's like playing Monopoly, but you can't play Monopoly in silence. Right?
I think the trash talking is a great thing. I understand, as Rick said, the limits.
Yeah.
This is a random round, guys. Your character has to be random.
No problem. But there are times that people go too far. However, especially in esports, no one wants to just see people just play games. Like, if you just take away the production and everything about it, like,
Yeah, people want story.
Yeah,
People like a story. People like, at the end of the day, people do like a villain, hero art.
To say it.
Yeah, people like those archetypes. People like when someone is a dick and getting.
Who is this?
It's like watching wrestling. It's like watching wrestling.
Exactly. You always need. Everybody can't be good, or else it just be watching nothing.
yeah.
Everybody can't be bad because they feel like they already got much to root for.
Also, it's also a skill thing as well, because if everybody decided, okay, this guy's a villain, but he's nowhere close to the heroes and skill level, you're not going to take this very seriously.
Yeah, exactly. So I need some great players to actually kind of be, I don't want to say toxic, but trash talk. Because toxicity is a whole different thing, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And like Rick was saying, I think I reached a line in, oh my goodness. In Nintendo,
What does this
with trash talk. Imagine League of Legends, I play League, and oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Toxicity is.
I don't even know where we are right now.
I don't know. I have no idea what's happening.
I'm dying.
Same. There we go.
Oh, we're dead.
Ha.
After that, we can go.
Come on. That is crazy!
Yeah, Ridley don't want no real recovery. Ridley, King BD, Ganondorf, Bolza, all these heavy hitters, recovery's trash.
Of course.
I love that we all went silent.
Okay. Forget. Yes.
And there goes Ridley.
Who makes the best games?
In my opinion, right now, Indie does.
Well, in terms of, I guess, like, either systems or companies.
No, it's literally a category in indie devs.
Who's that?
Indie developer scene is better than all the big scene combined right now. A good showing of this: Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight,
Oh, you do that?
Cuphead, which is the platforming side. Then you go to where we are now: Clear Obscure, Expedition 33. Plague Innocence technically is an indie dev team that get publishing by a bigger development team. Like, all the indie games better than AAA by far. Just that AAA, my issue is that AAA got the comfort. Which is like, you at least know if you buy a game from a AAA company, it's bound to be good. Well, for a long time, indie devs had this thought of unsurety.
I
Yeah.
accept before. We're still gonna call it pineapple thing, but
But that's the lower version, right?
Yeah.
I think I rolled a pool. Come on, They get off the board one after what it's called. I say get all like into the lower region.
A lot of everyone in best regions.
That was Sun and Moon.
Yeah. Sun and Moon is actually way yeah back at the Pokemon.
I mean, I feel everyone wants to get back into it, but I don't know. So I feel I have peak because I remember I had a Salvador bill that I had. That was just crazy. I was having to win a lot. It was a final gambit. I just go
Wait, can you guys go back? I want this round to be hard. All the item things that you can do.
No problem.
Like, I just want it to be chaos.
Right. Alright, let's turn up the chaos.
Any more good questions here? I'll wait. Very excited for these questions.
You gotta be in the middle of chaos to
No problem.
hear.
I did all right.
You ready? Are you all ready?
Yes, ready.
How is it being so big in the gaming world, or at least Barbados' gaming world, if you don't want to be like, I'm so big?
I don't get that big. But then,
And then
I mean,
them as individuals.
in a way, we're as big as it comes, but it doesn't really feel like we're quite there yet. Obviously, because we see what's going on with esports in other countries and how those players are treated, how those organizations have things set up. And we know we got a long way to go, but and just me, like I don't really feel like anything different. This has always been what I wanted to do, things I love doing. I was doing it before we institutionalized. So now that we have institutionalized, it's just a matter of doing it.
Your arm is just like floating around. Oh, okay.
But yeah, just chilling. Yeah, like I'm still just Rick.
Still work.
Being a quote unquote big in the game of Israel Brothers, it's very interesting. It came with a lot of opportunities, especially during the COVID times when we actually really probably started, but where it was, I guess, more physical. Everyone's at home. We were doing all the game and stuff at home. Like, I think we created a series called Bragging Rights.
yeah.
We were like just free to enter, and just a way to keep people inside and just play games away from there's money going for the shop guys after because there's those shop monies are ridiculous every day, and I was like, because everyone's going to the shop every day. And I remember people are not accustomed to being inside that long. So we started our stuff there. Did Street Fighter, we did Smash. I'm just dying all the time. A few other things. Fast forward to this 2025. Barbados has its first media company. It has its first technical degree in gaming arts and animation. Its first appearances, we had pros on that show as well. Just to play the guys from Barbados who traveling in to play in our tournaments, Gresham, and so on. I'm like, pretty cool. I'm just weird when I go places. People are like, oh, I introduce myself, I'm Shadwayne. People are like, oh, I know who you are. I'm like, okay, fair. And it's a Shadwayne creative character specifically for, I guess, the interest in esports, which is, very shades and so on. Kind of do stammering voice, sees it, oh, who's this dude? It's cool. It creates, I guess, controversy within reason. People like that sort of stuff. And commentators and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Why create BESI?
That's really good. It was actually an idea for a while. I guess it started with Rick, because it was actually Rick's, is you creating the name, right? Or was it?
Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna talk. Y'all can kill the Yoshi. Wow, okay. You didn't have.
She left 3 months. And where is this very safe for so
Okay, well, since it's just me and you, I'll just finish the job. What? This guy is just. So in 2017, so I started playing Smash Bros. Competitively in 2009. And being just a player, I would just wait for whatever tournaments would pop up in Barbados, which weren't that many. Anime Con was a constant, but that's just once a year. In terms of like just wanting something to do throughout the year, there wasn't really anything to do. So by 2017, the guys who used to run the tournaments for Anime Con, I guess they went out of business or whatever the case was, but they were not at Anime Con anymore. So I died. So
I want to thank BESI for the instructions that they gave. I want to thank everyone that has come with me this far. It is an amazing journey, and I'm happy that y'all were here to witness it live at the rec.
Save it. We're recording.
Conquered demons of past.
We're literally recording, and you still save the video. That's double spite. But
like it's Smash right in the middle, like getting up and then and screenshot that and everything. Great.
But just to quickly wrap up the point. So in 2017, those guys, they went out of business. They stopped doing tournaments, and I went to one of the guys within the Smash community at the time and told him, well, we could do this, because running a tournament isn't super hard. We just need to be a little more organized than we usually are, because we're the players right now. So then we started our journey to start becoming tournament organizers. And then I would have linked up with Shadwayne around 2019. And he had his Shadwayne gaming channel already. I had High Noon Gaming at that time. And I would have pitched the idea of doing something more than just YouTube channels, because we could always do content for our YouTube channels, but we wanted to reach a point where, like esports gets recognized as something that people want to put money behind, or they want to put support behind, or people start seeing it as more than just people coming out and just wasting time playing video games. We wanted them to see it as like an outlet to something more, or as a tool to allow people to learn social skills, or just to find a place where they feel like they belong. Because they got a lot of people in Barbados that, they got certain hobbies and interests, and if there's nowhere for them to find other people that have the same hobbies and interests, then, a lot of different things can happen to you. Like you can start to feel like isolated, just start to feel like, there ain't really nothing in this country for me to do. When in fact, there are things to do, you just need to find the people to do it with. So we just wanted to institutionalize and start to create a space where people can actually just come out, feel comfortable around other people that love video games just as much as they do. A lot of these same types of video games. So like there would be a fighting game community, there would be a Nintendo community, eventually a shooting community, a mobile game community, League of Legends community, without the toxicity. But yeah, we just want to push for like all these different groups to just have like one central space where they can link up, and people play a lot of different games as well. So you're not going to be just in one group. You're going to be in many different groups, and if these many different groups have different places in Barbados where they meet up, that's fine. But ideally, we want there to be a place that's basically like the hub, where if you thinking esports, if you thinking video games, walk through those doors, talk to the lady behind the counter, and ask a question like, I want to meet people playing XYZ game, can you help me? And if they don't already meet there, she'll be able to say, well, yeah, we know like 5 groups in Barbados that they play this game. These are the places that they convene. Whichever one is convenient to you, you could go and you could join in that community. And obviously there's Discord as well. But Barbados is such a small place, we wanted to really like get that in-person feeling back in the mix, because right now we're in an age where everything is online. Like people just pick up their phones, they just talk to everybody online, they play all their games online, and that's fine. But there's just something special about like preparing to leave the house and go and meet people at a spot for this thing, right? Like you could vibe, like we're Caribbean people. We like to sit down, we like to drink drinks, we like to talk our thing, right? Like if you can do that amongst people in person, it's way better.
Yeah.
It's way better. There's nothing that can really replace that. So BESI, on top of that, we wanted to take that now. If we could get that done, and we have these communities, then we know who are the best people in the country at whatever game, and we can provide them with opportunities to represent the country in those games. Because everybody in Barbados is the best. Every manager is the best. No one is second best. Every person you talk to about a game, they're like, yeah, that game, it's the hardest thing at this thing, man. I remember when I beat my friends doing XYZ, everybody got a story to tell. So we wanted to turn that passion that everybody just innately has for those games into teaching them like the inner workings of the games, the deeper skills to the games, and putting them in an environment where they can actually make a name for themselves and for Barbados.
I get money.
And get paid.
And to I guess expand on that as well. Video games and esports in general also helps with actual sports. You know, not everyone is going to be a successful footballer or a successful triathlete or what's not. You have a chance to go overseas. Say, okay, I may not be able to play for Manchester United's football team, but I can be able to get to the esports team. You know, I represent them, or represent Barbados on that level. I compete on that level. Some people are not as fortunate to be able to compete with sports at all due to disabilities. That is also an outlet for them to experience the sport and competition in a different way. There's so much positive that sports brings to, I guess, the way they can be able to play the game in itself. You know, at this point, you have to say, like, no, it's not really like negatives. And other than like not understanding what it's about, that's why you reckon I are trying to push here in Barbados as well.
Well, you know, the cities, the parents that must be like, no, my child, we want you to go and do maths and English and the traditional stuff.
I'd say continue that. As well as esports, and also help out with this. It's no different than your child leaving school in the evening and practicing football or cricket. You know, this is just another sport and stuff for them to, I guess, quote unquote, keep in trouble and, you know, experiment. You know, so far one get. I love cricket as well, but I also like football. Can I compete for Barbados at the Olympics in eFootball or FIFA? Can I do that? As well as, you know, who knows, maybe become the first ever World Cup winner for Barbados and also the esports World Cup winner as well too. That would be cool. I don't think anyone has ever done that, like, right?
What's that?
One in both the traditional sport and the esport.
No. No.
So there's a task that everybody's like,
Yeah. Unlike traditional sports, esports doesn't really separate by gender or by ability. Everyone has the same fair chance. In traditional sports, most people compete against, you know, their second or stuff. But there's a lot of cases where people, you know, ladies come win the tournaments, people with disabilities also win tournaments.
Yeah.
You know, a great example of this is Brody Legs. May he rest in peace. He used to compete in Street Fighter. He had to play Street Fighter with his mouth. Yeah, if anyone don't know him, check him out on YouTube. Yeah. Well, I used to play one of the more technical characters in the game, Charlie. Play her with his mouth and defeat most people. There's also Seven. Seven is blind, and he competes in Street Fighter 6. And he competes via the accessibility options. So he'll be listening for certain cues or stuff like that to get to that kind of level. He does pretty well. So like, the sky's the limit for esports. So I think more people need to see the value in it. Let's look at a sport like chess. People say, "Oh, chess is so boring."
Oh, damn. Backwards. Sorry.
Chess is so boring and not interesting if you don't look at. So, through video games, you may have a different visual to it. Making, let's say, when a knight kills upon, for example, you may have an animation that makes it look, fairly interesting. Or a version that says speed chess. That's not in video games.
Funny enough, they used to be one of the more toxic players in the league. The one,
Yeah.
he is no chess almost prodigy. He has revolutionized how people can look at chess. Because he used to get string sniped so often, he's like, nah. Let me play something different. Let me, go to this comfort zone and try chess. But because he was slow, he's an amazing streamer. I think that people don't realize about streaming is that because it is, you have to be really focused. Stream 10 hours, 15 hours. I know a lot of streamers do that 24-hour stream. In order to do that, you have to be hyper focused. So he just put it in the test, and he did something that no one ever thought he could. I'm going to again know which is intermediate math. Something like that, I remember exactly. But I think he got 1900 rating or some high amount that no one ever thought that someone starting at his age and within the short time frame, because people get the rating that he's at in about 10 years. Yeah, 6 months.
That's good.
Yeah. All he was doing was just grinding. He doesn't grind no chess. He just said he can grind chess until they all did. And he became.
So he did.
Yeah. And it just goes like people continue to work.
With anything.
Yeah, with anything that you could actually achieve a goal like that. And everybody says chess more technical than it is, but.
Was there a hole there?
Clearly, if you also have a background in gaming, you understand how to apply those technical aspects to stuff that would be considered more traditional.
And they fall right off.
So those aspects that I truly believe. It's just to get the word out there about what esports what sport, like something that actually is.
I guess the older generation has to really see it as well. Because not the older generation will say, oh, they get some national TV, I think we should be past that at this point.
Yeah.
We should be, but.
Wow.
Who's it last? Come on.
It's last, it's only got 8 episodes.
No.
So, and the new Mario Kart got 24 already.
Yep, 24 in the race. If you thought it was chaotic before.
So y'all got favorite esports moment? General,
I don't know about
let me start.
I can't say just
you just
one.
mentioned the guy that thing with Chun-Li. That Chun-Li, what was?
There you go. You Mahara moment 30.
Evo moment 37.
Correct.
Actually, I got another moment, and it's not like a moment like everybody would expect. But I think you try to understand that Arslan first faced me that entire match.
Well, when you finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That blew me cool. Because remember, Arslan was pretty much unknown at that point.
Yeah, unknown, yeah, but he did go to the tournament before the Evo Japan and won, I think, or plays very well.
But yeah, I know to the US. Because I first heard about Arslan from Evo Japan, I was just like, who's this man up here with the nowhere? Because I am a new fan. So for me, watching him beat me, it was like, damn.
Yeah, that's my personal favorite stuff. I think Arsenal actually in general. I'm not only because he beat me.
What am I doing?
but it's
Driving.
also that he showed people
I
that
don't play it this
the
bad.
Koreans are not the only
Press
people
more
out
buttons.
there
It's me trying to like listen at
that
the same
can
time. Sorry.
That was me losing
like,
in
do
Smash.
very well in the game and actually dominate. Because he did say when he did get far, I remember him saying in the interview, yes, I'm good, but I'm not the best in the nation. And some of you guys was like, oh yeah, sure. And then he goes on to travel for Pakistan.
Right, because I think Neil was first of all, and then you realize the phrase he then coined for Arzal was initially like in the technique, his first phrase was you got created in a vacuum, and you never Pakistan realized Arzal was just one of many.
Yes, and he's the one that wins the most, but he's also the one that gets the most opportunity due to the problem of their refusing to choose.
Yeah.
Like, unlike Barbados, you get a visa to get for 10 years. They get there for like 2 months, something, I think max 6 months. It's very hard for them to go home, and travel, and play at a competitive level. When they do, they make the most of it. You know, our side, funny thing, the world champion is not an easy feat at all. You know, respect it for that. But
Yeah.
if I had to choose a favorite moment or esport moment, that's pretty hard. It all depends on the game, to be honest.
Like, going through the games, I mean,
Tekken, I don't know, my game turn was
Oh, that was good.
hard.
That was a good run. That was a good run.
yeah, game turn, and like, he was one of the few guest players who used to actually get top 8. At Evo, he did very well, beat a lot of top players. So that was one. Of course, moments there's someone Dago Parry, Justin Wong, Apex Legends. Too much. I get sick, man.
I am a huge Sonic Fox fan. I am a huge Sonic Fox fan. He actually just came 9th over this weekend in a MK tournament, in the MK1 tournament. Have you been watching him recently?
No, because it was every day that he wasn't streaming as much, and then he wasn't looking at my Twitch as much.
Fun fact, that was
He
the
came
first time.
9th in Brazil.
The first time he came, that was actually the first time he came outside of top 8 in a competitive MK game in 11 years.
Why do I keep saying that? I actually
Yeah.
doing garbage.
Yep. So that was insane. But any highlight with Sonic Fox, like before he became the Sonic Fox we know today, that man's journey to where he is today, when people were just like, who's this kid?
Yeah.
Like, he's just some random kid, like, we backing the OGs. And then, there's a reason I brought him up. The 13-0. That was funny as hell. You know that?
No.
So you know who's Foxy Grandpa? Who's Foxy Grandpa? Perfect Legend. Sorry, it's Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend. You know who's Perfect Legend?
Yeah.
Alright, so Perfect Legend, no slouch at all when it comes to the MK. Right? At least back then. And Sonic Fox was brand new to the scene, and he decided.
Yes, I remember exactly this.
Yeah, he decided to say something. He said something, right? And Perfect Legend was just like, bro, you ain't that good. You know, like.
Because I'm pretty sure the dude's coming off of being a Skull Girls name.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh, you can't be a Skull Girls name and still play MK too. And he was just like.
But why not? Like can both. So Perfect Legend is like, bro, you're not that good. You playing this character, if you play this character, I would dust you. Sonic Fox is like, alright, bet. So they go to a tournament.
Why did I just do that?
They go to a tournament. Sonic Fox wins the tournament. After the tournament,
At this point, I done.
through the Twitter beef, because they Twitter beef this. So through the Twitter beef, they had to do a first to 10 after the tournament was finished. Right? And Sonic Fox won 10-0.
I swear I'm not this bad.
No, after Sonic Fox won 10-0, and Sonic Fox was like teabagging and like wave dashing, and he was just having his way with Perfect Legend. Afterwards, Perfect Legend takes a microphone, stands up in front of the entire crowd, and said, "The bet was never to do with the character he just played. I was talking about this other character, and not this character." So Sonic Fox was like, "Alright, best of 5. I will pick that character." And Perfect Legend said yes, and proceeded to lose 3-0 to the character that he just got on stage and said, "I would beat this character." So he lost 13-0 to Sonic Fox, and his credibility in the FGC was just never the same.
Yeah, went straight on 3 edits.
It's never the same.
Yeah, because I couple of extra with Sonic Fox because I remember that Sonic Fox was trying to prove a point. He could play multiple games and be good at multiple games because he was playing Tekken, Skullgirls, MK, and for fun Smash.
Yeah, he played Smash for a little bit, but that did not last long. Just like him in Street Fighter 5
Yeah.
and 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a weekend that he went to a event. He entered 5 tournaments and came top 4 in all 5. Same weekend.
Yeah, that was. But that was I started following Sonic Fox. I started to get. So for me, as a streamer who likes to play competitively, it was more like I can play a lot of games. I get good at a lot of games, but I don't want to be super duper good. That it seems unfair.
Why not? You just switch into super duper good mode during tournament, and then streamer mode.
No, listen. I can't remember. Shadwayne used to do Fight Night on stream.
Yeah.
There was a night I was doing Fight Night playing Injustice. And everybody was like, "Oh, Vons, you getting beat." I was like, "Yeah, having fun." I was like, "No, you can't play again."
Barbados.
Cool. I ain't trying to find back the click.
Yeah.
And they juggle them. I was like, all juggles.
Had enough.
That was terrible. Eternal juggles. So like, I like Injustice. I like fighting games in general.
Yeah.
But I trying to not burst past a certain ceiling. I've done that once.
What was your best fighting in the game?
Huh?
Best fighting game.
I'm not being biased. What's your best fighting game? What's your best?
Mechanics wise?
Ever Capcom vs. SNK2.
Okay.
That's like the game I've ever played.
I was gonna say NBC. Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Capcom vs. SNK2 was pivotal.
That game is good as a spectator.
Yeah.
No, I love to play that. Like, I
That
still.
game is a fighting RPG.
That game is good as a
Get hit, that's
spectator.
it.
Love to watch it,
Next character.
but when I think about what I'm watching, would hate to play it.
So when I used to play NBC 3, I used to play Dante, Trish, Virgil. Always.
All right, two of the 5 S tier characters.
I'll take that to death.
That is A. Virgil definitely S.
Yeah.
It's a good game if you like on the Saturday night for 5 games straight. You may not be able to play.
Yeah. But when you get to play, you'll feel good playing.
Oh, man. Okay.
But when you get juggled, that's the end of you. You never seen the ground. You never
I ain't no way
seen.
to tackle to it, nothing.
No.
And the problem is when your character died, that's what coming in, you have to coordinate things. So
Yeah.
I kind of there as well before you get something.
So as you see a combo, you edit combo, you just put the you control, you go on inside the drink and you
Yeah.
come back and you be like, oh, okay, now I can actually
Pretty
start
much.
playing this game.
You might use it.
Pretty much. We could pull up a video. TV or YouTube. We could.
We literally got YouTube.
Hold on.
Yes.
So-
So far.
We are gonna end here. Hopefully we'll have them back in the future, but hopefully you guys liked watching and listening to us play at the same time. It was difficult to play and watch at the same time.
It's pretty easy.
No, it really wasn't. I was trying to focus on Mario Kart and I was still doing junk. I fell off of the road multiple times. And I'm not usually that bad. The mics have done.
Yeah, it was a little tough. I only ended up with 55 points.
The mics have done this. Thanks so much for watching and we'll see you in our next episode.
Alright,
Bye guys.
Peace out.
Bye TikTok.
I want you to talk about it.